Welcome to the YouTube channel PCMB Tutorials. I hope you all are fine. Today we are going to learn Class 9th Foundation Subject Physics Chapter Friction. In previous part we have learned about the static friction, kinetic friction, its types, that is sliding friction and rolling friction. Today we are going to learn about normal reaction. What is normal reaction? We have learned it in previous class 2, but this is for the revision because we have a formula derived from it. So normal reaction is denoted by R. When a body is resisting on a surface, the force exerted by the surface against the body along the direction perpendicular to the surface is known as normal reaction. Normal reaction N is equal to W, or normal reaction can be also written as mg as it is weight, and its units are dyne in CGS and Newton in SI. Normal reaction will always act perpendicular to the base of the body, and force is directly proportional to normal reaction. So therefore force is equal to mu into normal reaction. This mu, this is called mu. It is the constant of the friction. Mu is the proportionally constant called coefficient of the friction. Coefficient of the friction. So the coefficient of the friction is the ratio of the magnitude of the two forces. Hence it has no units. Now let us solve a question based on this. Question is, a heavy box of mass 20 kg is placed on a horizontal surface. Find the normal reaction if the acceleration due to gravity is 10 meter per second square. Given in the question is mass of 20 kg. Normal reaction we have to find. And acceleration due to gravity means g is equal to 10 meter per second square. As I said, R can be also written as weight, that is normal reaction is equal to mg. So mass we know 20 and acceleration due to gravity is 10. 20 into 10 is 200 Newton. 200 Newton is the normal reaction. We can write normal reaction as N also. If we need, we can write it as N. Now there is an interesting question. The question says that a body of mass 25 kg is placed on a horizontal surface of coefficient of friction 0.5. Find the frictional force acting on the body. So the answer will be 0. Why? Because there is no external force acting on the body. So that's why we cannot find the frictional force acting on the body. Now, factors affecting mu. Factors affecting mu. The coefficient of the friction depends on the type of materials of the surfaces are made of steel or wood, rubber or concrete, etc. Second, condition of the surface, that is polished, rough, lubricated, etc. And third, other variables such as temperatures. Calculation of different types of frictions. First, static frictional force. Static frictional force. It is written like this. The magnitude of the limiting friction, static friction, is directly proportional to the normal reaction between the surfaces. So this is equal to mu static into normal reaction. Second, kinetic frictional force. The magnitude of the kinetic friction Fk is directly proportional to the normal reaction R between the surface. Friction kinetic. So this is equal to mu kinetic into normal reaction. Third is the rolling friction. The magnitude of the rolling friction is directly proportional to the normal reaction between the surface. Normal reaction. So rolling friction is equal to mu rolling into R, that is normal reaction. First, coefficient of static friction means mu static is equal to static frictional force upon normal reaction. Second, coefficient of kinetic friction means mu kinetic is equal to kinetic frictional force upon normal reaction. And third, coefficient of rolling friction coefficient, that is mu rolling, is equal to rolling frictional force upon normal reaction. And mu rolling is less than mu kinetic, and mu kinetic is less than mu static. The greatest is mu static. As we have studied this in the graph which we saw in part 1. Note that whatever may be the value, whatever may be the nature of two surfaces, and whichever may be the condition, the value of coefficient of friction of surface never exceeds unity. It is always less than or equal to 1. तो ये जो म्यू होता है वो हमेशा लेस देन और इक्वल टू 1 होता है. Now we will solve questions. तो थर्ड क्वेश्चन है अपना. A force of 49 Newton is just able to move a block of wood weighing 10 kg on a rough horizontal surface. Calculate the coefficient of friction. So, given is that force is just able to move the block of wood. So remember that applied force is equal to frictional force. So frictional force F is given 49 Newton, mass M is given 10 kg. Acceleration due to gravity is not given, means we know that value of acceleration due to gravity is 9.8 meter per second square. Coefficient of friction is equal to what? We have to find this. So frictional force F is equal to mu into normal reaction, or we can write R. So we know frictional force is 49 Newton equal to mu. We have to find normal reaction is M into G, that is 10 into 9.8. Will transpose, will get mu is equal to 49 by 10 into 98 upon 10. So as it is division, it will get reciprocal and will get 10 upon 98. This 10 will get cancelled. 49 1s are 49, 2s are 98. So we got 1 by 2. Therefore, value of mu is equal to 1 by 2, that is 0.5. This is the answer. I hope you have understood this. In part 3, we will solve more questions based on friction. This chapter is not very big. We will have some 2 to 3 more parts and then we will end this chapter. I hope you have understood till this. Thank you for watching. Let us meet in part 3.